So 25 people in the middle of the night,
Yeah, just
somewhere on Long Island,
yeah,
cranking out breads
yeah,
and loaves and
exactly.
I don't know. This is the farmer's market. I don't see any tomatoes. I don't see any eggplants.
It's really about talking with the people and like literally creating a recipe spontaneously on the spot.
I used to shadow people, so there was this French man. He goes by the name Jan Ledoux.
I look forward to making my nice pot of sauce. And when your grandchildren say, "Oh, Grandma, this is the best," it just makes a smile come on your face.
Our whole operation is farmers market based. We don't have a storefront, so we operate all over Connecticut.
That's Dan. He does that all the time. He sticks bills in this odd places. They're just.
We love finding new markets, and this is a great place to come and sell our bread.
I've been knowing Mary since 2013, and we started off working in the same market. And then over the years, we've become closer. I've become more of a friend and helping her in different markets.
I enjoy. I did it for a long time. I was with East Haven about 16, 17 years. Something like that.
I'm literally looking at what they buy, and I'm thinking of a recipe on the spot for what they're buying. And they actually get into it. Sometimes they're already on it. They're like, yeah, I see it. Okay, broccoli rabe, cannellini beans, Italian sausage, penne pasta, olive oil, pepper flakes. Yeah, I'm there. And some are like, well, actually, I was going to do it with something else. And then I learned the recipe. So we're actually teaching each other. We're sharing ideas, like literally storytelling with making recipes. And here it's vegetables at the same time. It's pretty fun.
I enjoy the people. A lot of people. They're nice, they're pleasant. I talk nice to them. They appreciate it. They're polite, and I tell them, thank you, have a good day. See you again. They come back.
Cabbage, scallions, chard, Boston lettuce, apples, eggplant, lettuce, like Boston lettuce, escarole, native tomatoes, bell peppers, red, green, and mixed. What else? Honey. Even celery, potatoes, mashed. Like regular cooking potatoes, Swiss chard.
My husband and I do it part-time. We rent land from at North. My husband does all the planting, picking, cultivating, and all that.
But that's the good thing about this spot is what we're selling is actually grown in Connecticut locally. Nothing out of state. That's why I'm really happy about it, because you go with the seasons that things grow in. Unlike the supermarket, you're going to find it from everywhere. But this is the one time where actually people get the benefit from July to the end of this month of October to actually get locally grown vegetables. It helps the local farmers. It keeps the industry really strong, and people are happy. We look forward to it every year.
My farm is right here in East Haven. It's right down Cole Avenue, and my family's farm is in Northern Vernon. I've been in business for many of years. To say how many years, I have to say all my life, because I am a farmer. I grew up a farmer. My father started the farming business. He came from Italy, immigrated here, and we've been farming ever since. It's all in the family. My dad was from Santa Maria Vico, between Caserta and Benevento. And he actually was a cop back there. But they were farmers too. My dad came here and he pulled everybody from Italy to here. A little at a time, they all came here. We've been in business farming for many, many of years. And farming is our life. We love it. It's just a lot of hard work. You have to have a lot of patience with the weather, the rain, the hot, the cold. I'm so happy that people appreciate me. Every week I get people repeatedly coming back and telling me how good everything is and how fresh, that it's a joy. It's a joy to see people happy. I'm happy. I mean, there's a lot of customers that appreciate you being here.
This is one of them.
And I don't know, it's a happy feeling. It's a happy feeling when you know that people like your stuff, like you. And it just makes you want to be back every week. They come and express how they appreciate us being here, especially when we were here in the rain. And it's vice versa. We appreciate them and they appreciate us. Cauliflower, broccoli, escarole, broccoli rabe. We have a few, we're definitely slowing down with tomatoes and corn. Corn is almost done. Peppers, we have a few left. Squash, eggplant. Now we have apples and pears, and they're all excited about the apples and pears now. But when we have apples and pears, us as farmers, we kind of say it's almost over. So until next year, I guess. 4 o'clock in the morning, rise and shine. Start from the morning in the hot sun and start fertilizing, picking, whatever is the need of the land, you take care of it so that you can produce all this nice stuff. So until late at night, because when you have to prepare for a market, it's very hard. It's very hard. By the time you pick everything, rinse stuff off, pack it, load it either in the cooler or in the truck, it's very tiring and challenging, but we do it. My farm we're all family operated. I have my children and my husband by my side, my daughter-in-law. I have 3 daughter-in-laws, so they're all helpful. So it's been in the family. I try to keep it. I got grandchildren now, so I'm working on them, trying to teach them the trade, but it's hard. Everybody has their own direction. And we still keep our tradition alive with Sundays together. So after this, we try to be together. We get to sleep on Sundays. We get to sleep until 5. By the time, we put everything on the truck, we're here by 7 and we start our day, and then we're done by 1:30. So at least we have time to relax a little bit on Sunday afternoons. Keep farming alive. Support us. Help us keep it alive. There's so much out there that you can do with farming. We need the next generation to continue, or you guys are not going to eat. Without farmers, you won't have food on your table.
We were told of the infamous farm market over in East Haven. So came to check it out about a month ago, and it was really nice. I liked the community. It seemed like a great spot. We try to source our ingredients as close as possible to us. We try to use minimal ingredients, so as few as we possibly can. And we try to use all stuff around us, so water, of course, and it really comes to make a unique flavor. Especially like our sourdough. Fermented for a really long time. It's all about you gotta take your time with these things. You can't rush a good thing. So we really make sure to take our time, ferment for like 5 days. It comes out just, that unique Long Island taste. Everyone's a big fan of the Long Island bread, everyone knows the water's different over there. They really like that stuff. It's not a family operation. I'm actually the first baker in my family. And yeah, so it originally started, really small thing. I actually got my brother in on it, and then next thing you know, we got a whole team, and we're just all over now, all over Connecticut, New York, all over the place. Around me and my brother, and then 25 bakers probably. It's a lot, yeah, big operation. sourdough, bakery favorite. The olive pockets, people, I don't know, they love olives. And then pastries, the twice baked almond croissants. People really like those. They have a really unique taste. They say they're really rich. And then of course you have standard baguettes, sliced bread, cranberry walnut raisin. That's not something you see very often. It's good. I like to use it for breakfast, with a little butter on it. But chocolate croissants, all types of things, ciabattas. I try to only bake what people really like. So the people really like to come back for the sourdough. They like to use it for all types of things. They tell me they're doing all types of they do crazy stuff that I've never even heard of. They make garlic bread with the baguettes. Have you ever seen like parties? They hollow out the bowl right here, and then they put dip in it, dip stuff in it, all types of things. In order to bake the bread, we start baking at the middle of the night, literally the night before. You're in there doing that. Things got to start leaving the operation at around 2, 3 a.m. Just going out all over the place. I gotta be right on top of it. 30 minutes late, everything's ruined. So I'm usually just up all night, So 6 years ago I went to France. I stayed there for 2 years, and it was definitely interesting. So I stayed with my mentor, and we would wake up at around 1 a.m. and we would just start baking all night. And he would sometimes yell at me, "No, not like that, not like that." I used to shadow people, so there was this French man. He goes by the name Yann Ledoux. Older guy now, older gentleman. Taught me how to make all these French pastries, croissants, almond croissants, and then sourdough. I actually learned over in Europe. Very ancient technique. Eating it out, it's all old stuff. But yeah, over the years, I've just accumulated all this knowledge. Now I'm able to just do it all by myself. Yeah, so without revealing anything, Yann Ledoux, he taught me basically old family recipe. This guy, he's been doing this for 25 years. He learned it from his mother, who learned it from her grandmother. So very old recipe. I don't know where the grandmother learned it from. But been in the family for generations, and he was nice enough to share it with me. And yeah, here I am.
All right, thanks so much. You have a wonderful day.
Originally, we were looking for a way to say, if someone said, "Well, I don't want to contribute, but I might like to make a small donation," we said, "Yeah, throw it in the booth." And people love that. People love that. In East Haven, the farmers market has blessed us by asking nonprofit organizations to come and participate in the opportunity to interact with our community. And our post here is to represent the American Legion Post 89, which is on Thompson Street here in town. We are a veterans organization that is sponsoring Wreaths Across America here in East Haven, and we are placing wreaths to honor and respect veterans who have been laid to rest at East Lawn and Green Lawn cemeteries here in town. Wreaths Across America was started well over 20 years ago. It was an opportunity to lay wreaths at Arlington National Cemetery. In East Haven, we have 1,275 veteran service members from all branches who are laid to rest here, and they could be from a variety of different wars. So because we're in New England, we have veterans who might be from the Spanish-American War, from the Civil War, and a variety of branch services. Could have been Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and we recognize each one of those. We started this project in East Haven 3 years ago, so this is our third year participating in the program, and we have enjoyed the opportunity to come to the farmers market from spring all the way through now to the coolness of an October morning. And it's wonderful. It's a great experience for us. And you could see the veterans come out. We have a wonderful time communicating with friends and meeting new friends. But the most important thing we do is try to speak with the children, because the children have an opportunity to participate by coloring a picture of a wreath for us. And then there are a few lines there that ask the children to speak with someone they know who might be a veteran. It could be a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, a friend. And it allows the stories to continue. We don't want to lose the history of who people might be and what they might have done to serve our community, to serve our nation, actually to serve the world. I think what happens for so many of us is that we lose the ability to communicate or tell stories. And the most important thing that we've seen and that energizes us is when children come or young people come with their parents or their grandparents, and we understand that there are stories. Or I might ask, well, tell us a little bit about the veteran you might like to honor. And what happens is they may say, I really don't know. And it's an opportunity for them to go back. Please ask the questions before we lose the story. So yes, we love that part.
We love you, East Haven.
We love you, East Haven.
We love you, East Haven. We love you, East Haven. You're the best.
We love you, East Haven.